Hey, it's Rob from Wheelworx Bike Shop in Dublin. Day of doing unboxing. Middle of November and we're wearing t-shirts in Dublin. Okay, so today we have a Domane SL7. This is a huge one, 60 centimeters, so it's a big bike for somebody much taller than me. I think this one's going out the weekend for a customer, so I thought we'd do an unboxing of it very quickly. I haven't done this one yet before the workshop gets it. So this is the black SL7. Okay. Somebody asked a while ago about how recyclable the packaging was when I was doing some of these videos on the comments, and Trek have done a big job over the last number of years improving. As you can see, everything is cardboard and paper with the exception of the cable ties, and we try and reuse those inside, and even the bags they use to protect things as they've gone away from foam and they're using paper recyclable stuff now. How's it going? So the Domane SL7 is built with Shimano Ultegra Di2. You've got carbon wheels, 35mm Bontrager Aeolus Pro 37s. They used to build this one with the Pro 3Vs, which is the slightly wider wheel, but that wheel has moved on to the gravel bike only now. It can be spec'd on this as a, we can switch them out in store if somebody wants to ride a wider wheel, wider tyre. The bar on this one is the new Bontrager Elite ISO Zone. It's a wider top, and there's a gel insert under the bar tape to offer more comfort for your hands. The Domane is Trek's Comfort Endurance road bike. This generation is lighter than the previous one. This is generation 4, I think we're on with this. And the frame has gotten lighter. They've gone from having an ISO speed on the front and rear on the previous generation to just on the rear. And the thinking behind that is that we're now getting so much cushioning as tyres have gotten bigger, because you're obviously getting way more suspension effect or cushioning from a 32 or a 35mm tyre than you're ever going to get from carbon flexing or from the ISO speed. So the comfort from the tyres is enough that you don't need to have, you certainly didn't need to have the ISO speed on the front and the back. The back one's more useful given that that's where most of your weight is on the bike. But when they got rid of the front ISO speed, the bike got lighter as a result, because any moving parts, I suppose, add weight, any complexity like that. So when I'm putting these bikes together out here in the car park, this isn't the way I'll go out to a customer. It'll go into the workshop. This is only for the purpose of display for the video. Goes into the workshop and they build it properly with carbon paste and grease and all that sort of stuff. So colour on this one's really nice actually. We'll get some close-up shots in a minute. We'll get some more of the packaging off it. So it's a satin finish, black and bronze. And you can see the bronze on the inside of the frame there. You've also got internal storage on the Domane in here. So little door comes off and your mini tool stores in there. And then you've got a little storage bag inside for putting in your CO2 and your tube and your tyre levers. And that all stores inside the frame, like that. And don't know if you can see the battery in here. The Di2 battery is in there, and the cable guide inside the frame. Your bottle cage mounts directly onto that, so you still run 2 bottle cages as you would on any normal bike. Oops. The tyres come stock on this are Bontrager R3s, and like pretty much all of Trek's road bikes now, they come set up for tubeless, with tubeless valves installed and tubeless tyres. And the new tubeless tyres and technology and the rims, they work much better than the early stuff, so they're easier to fit, they're easier to live with, and it's much more beneficial. Like it's more comfortable to ride. You're riding at a lower pressure. Like I'll typically ride on the Domane with 32mm tyres. I'll ride probably anything from 55 to 65 psi. On the Madone with 28mm tyres. On the chip seal roads that we have here, I'll ride 60, 65, and if I'm in somewhere like Mallorca where the road surface is much better and smoother, I'll probably ride 70, 75. And the lower pressures are much more comfortable, but surprisingly it's also faster. Once you're riding the right tyres, it's faster. Cameraman Ian is out on the road, blocking traffic. So we have Ultegra Di2. The Domane runs a compact chain set, so it's a 50-34. Given that it's an endurance bike aimed at mostly at leisure riders or riders that like to do sportifs and that type of thing, and a lot of sportifs tend to be hilly, certainly in Ireland and most parts of Europe. If you live in Florida, I don't think there's any hilly sportifs or any hills anywhere. Carbon wheels, carbon frame. You have the aluminium bar, the new RCS Pro stem. Little cap goes in here. Keep your cables nice and tidy so they're hidden. So you get the effect of having hidden cables, but without the hassle of internal cable routing and stuff like that. So you can change stem length and handlebar size quite easy. Let's just get the seat post out. Should be in a box over here. Now, I think this guy comes with a Verse comp saddle. Verse Elite. So the second saddle up in the range is the Elite, and the Verse is Trek's short nose, more comfort oriented saddle, whereas the Aeolus is aimed more for a slightly more aggressive racing position. The Aeolus is designed for a slightly more upright, a little bit more comfortable. Like I said, the bikes come tubeless setup, sealants in the box. And we obviously do all that before the bikes leave, and they go into the workshop and they're built correctly before they leave as well. It's not just me putting them together in the car park. You've also got a top tube mount on this bike, so if you want to run a food bag or an adventure bag, you've got bag mount on the top tube for carrying your food or your phone or whatever you need to carry on the bike with you. And obviously on a bike this big, you've got tons of space on the front as well, so if you ride with a handlebar bag, you're not going to be dragging on your front wheel. Hey. Yeah. Man didn't want to go around you, but he's happy to stop in the middle of the road and block everything up. Okay, so that is most of the bits on the bike. There's a cover to go on here somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this little cover goes on to the frame this way, clips in place, covers up your ISO speed bolts and bits and pieces, gives a nice clean finished look. And that's it. Domane SL7 in the black and bronzy coppery colour, satin finish. Rob from Wheelworx, and if you've made it this far, thanks very much for watching.